SONJI on the Coyoteman Show Network.
Where laughter is our therapy.
With SONJI Lucy and SEKOU, we're on the edge.
What's going on, everybody? We're back.
We're back.
Again.
Yeah, like
We're back in the house. This is the second part of the show. We usually don't have two parts, only when we have two parts.
Oh, man.
what she said.
Boom, no. Look, he gonna turn around. What's going on, guys? This is SONJI.
And
We're on the
SEKOU.
edge.
What's
And
up?
then
You on the
SEKOU,
edge.
the madman, where laughter is.
Our therapy.
That's right. You guys
That's
make
it.
sure y'all tune in. Y'all can find us on a lot of different
platforms. We
Yes,
got
yes,
Amazon Fire TV.
Yes,
We got the Roku TV stick thingy, bob. We got the apps like the Google. Go to your Google Play Store.
Yeah.
And you see the Coyoteman Show Network X. You know what I mean? You grab that. Whether it's Apple, I'm not an Apple. I'm a Samsung man. So,
Yeah.
but you know, either your Android or your Apple devices, we have it up there. You know, if you got your Fire Stick, your Roku Fire TV stick. You know what I mean? We everywhere.
Download the app.
But download the app is even.
Log on to our website if you like it. It's on Coyoteman.
You know what y'all can do?
What they gonna do?
Y'all can go to Coyoteman Show website.
Coyoteman online or
Online.
Network on.
What is it? Coyoteman Show Network.com. Nah, I'm joking. No,
we
go
everywhere.
online. No, we everywhere. Go online, Coyoteman Show.
We everywhere.
If you Google Coyoteman Show, bang, you're gonna see everything. Just be a part of everything. Just start clicking stuff.
And any browser.
Thank you. Firefox, Fox of Fire, Chrome.
Did they say Firefox?
Fox, Chrome, Firefox.
Listen, guys, we got Lavar Hayes in the
Mr. Hayes in the building.
Lavar, the man of many, jack of all trades. In trade school, he was taking up everything. But
I took culinary only.
Culinary. Just culinary.
I didn't take culinary. I didn't take wood shop, nothing.
You put a cut on that. He said, nah.
You was just straight into cooking.
Yep, culinary.
What about business? I know you took out business courses.
No.
You
I
just
just freelanced most of that stuff. We had entrepreneurship in college. That's about
But
it.
there it is.
Okay.
But she fell asleep all the time, so how you gonna learn something?
Why you going to sleep?
She had narcolepsy. She couldn't admit it.
The teacher?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Anybody with a Carver know Miss Abrams? Class of 2001.
Shout out to the
Shout out
teacher.
to the teacher that
Shout
fell
out
asleep
to the
during the
sleeping
business
teacher.
courses.
I mean, I love her all the time. I mean, she made me where I am today.
She is.
Definitely shout out to her then. Like in real life, no play.
She the one that made him charge me for a ticket when he knows that the photographer doesn't have to pay.
I didn't never went to school to learn how to stuff. I was always been a supporter. So when I support
Did you
people,
pay for? Where's your ticket? I don't need no ticket. Let me in, Lavar. All right.
oh, man. Really?
He said, "Oh man,"
Lavar ain't play with his money.
which is good. You gotta keep the bills paid.
Yes, Lavar has many businesses, even though he said he only took up catering in school. So do you want to start off with your catering? Sweet Tooth,
I prefer.
Gourmet.
We can talk about catering. That's cool.
Okay.
That's what's the name of it?
Sweet Tooth Gourmet Catering for Y, not a T.
Oh my
Sweet Tooth
Catering.
Catering.
Gourmet
Gourmet
Catering.
catering with the Y, not a T.
With a
So
Y.
Sweet Tooth Gourmet. You know, y'all think y'all spelling gourmet with the T? Drop that T,
It's
put a Y
put it
there.
with
So
a
it's
Y.
gourmet, like really M-A-Y
It should
or
be an
M-E-Y.
E or something.
I'm not a speller, but gourmet.
Anybody know me, I don't spell nothing right anyway, so that is actually misspelled.
Because you fell asleep in class
There you go.
too.
I was
So-
working all the time.
Sweet Tooth Gourmet.
I
That makes it
excuse.
original, though. That makes it original.
Yeah, no, it
No,
does.
I had to fall asleep.
Funny.
I had to fall asleep.
Ain't nobody gonna have your spelling. So that's perfect.
That's how it's supposed to be.
But
Yeah.
the people that fell asleep in class like hell.
Sweet Tooth.
I mean, teachers sleep, we sleep, we all sleep. together.
No sleep.
That's
No
nap
sleep.
time. That's nap time. So what made you step into culinary arts?
I mean, I couldn't do football as much as I wanted to, so I did decide to do that.
Okay.
So what made you? All right, that's awesome that you decided to cook. But I know you had to have somebody in your family that inspired you to make you want to, you know, do some gourmet meals.
I mean, not gourmet meals. I mean, my family just cook at home. We had home cooked meals all the time. So
All the time?
all the time. My grandma cooked all the time.
Wow.
So before she passed away, she cooked all the time. So they never let a man in the kitchen. I always been in the kitchen because I'm the only child. So I just looked at her what she did. She didn't allow me to cook. To this day, my cousin doesn't let me cook in the house. I cooked for the funeral of her son like a couple years ago, but she didn't know I know how to make it. She said, "You know what is in it, right?" Yeah. Everybody said, "You know how to cook?" Yeah, I know how to cook. So I cooked everything she had. It wasn't ever a secret. It was just their rule. No man ever cook in their house. Like all women cook all the time.
Right.
So my women in my family don't cook. I cook.
Yeah. So what happened? So
what happened? Nothing happened.
He pulled the big arm out. He said, "I'm cooking."
They was young. I mean, I was at one. I mean, I was playing baseball and sports like that, but it's like I knew at the time I needed to work. So I was inspired by a black chef that actually had a restaurant, and he said, "Well, can you be a dishwasher?" I applied to the dishwasher, learned how to cook from him, and I took a heed to it. I mean, I still wanted to do sports, but there's no support. So me cooking for my football team at the time made me like, oh, I appreciate it. All right, cool. I keep on doing it.
For a whole football team?
Carver only had maybe 48 players.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah, but
what did you cook for 48 people that
they wanted chicken?
Stomach,
that
make their
chicken, spaghetti.
Matter of fact, I'm lying.
Let him answer the question.
I'm kind of lying about.
I want to know these things.
But Carver wasn't really 48 people. That's 48 players on the team. Our team had maybe like 20.
Okay.
So we all went back and forth.
Chicken, and what else did you cook? Because you know they got it. You
never seen. No, I was 116. I'm actually like the highest I'm in right now. So when I played at 116 in 2001, so average all of those players.
Everybody was kind of.
No, they was kind of small. We were small. I was the tallest one, the only one to score a touchdown on defense.
Fried chicken, no potatoes or nothing.
That's all he wanted. My coach said fried chicken. And
that's all. Then they just had a whole.
They probably had some bread there, something.
That's all he wanted. Chicken. We small guys.
Yeah.
We small. I'm the smaller.
You gotta fail Lavar. That's the city. So you can chicken boxes all day long anyway.
So now today.
Nowadays they football players.
Right. So today, if a football team asks you to prepare a meal for them, what would you recommend versus what they? Because you know when you have experience, you recommend. When you don't have experience, you give them what they want. So what would you recommend?
Depends on the football player. I mean, I worked at both of the stadiums, so I mean, I kind of know what kind of menu they eat, and I currently work around them. So I just sit down and see what they want. Sometimes people vegetarian, sometimes people pescatarian. It just varies about the allergies they have.
Okay, so answer the question.
Well, I'll cook. I'll say.
What would you recommend?
Chicken. You can't go wrong with chicken, but no steak. I mean, most of the players actually eat steak and stuff like that. So I'll probably.
I guess it's really simple. So let me ask you a better question. What would you recommend for me?
For you? Mm-hmm. All right. I'll ask you a couple questions. Are you a vegetarian?
I could be.
You pescatarian?
I could be.
Okay. Could be possibly. I'll say stuffed chicken with some jasmine rice and broccoli.
Okay. That's not bad. All right, so say I am vegan.
You said vegan? I could do a vegan crab cake.
Well, I would love to know how you would do that.
You ever had artichokes?
They remind me of a porcupine. What is
how many times have you had it? I mean, did you get the artichokes?
I see them before on TV when they bite on them, and just isn't there that little leaf thing?
Yeah, it's a little leaf.
You peel the leaf.
Yeah, you can do that. You can
eat
it.
You just and then throw the leaf.
I mean, no, you can cook it the whole thing. Like what I would do is like gorgonzola beans.
Gorgonzola
beans.
Gorgonzola, yeah.
All right.
Yes,
so basically, you put both of them together. You puree them together. You add Old Bay seasoning, little breadcrumbs, and you make it like a crab cake. And you fry it.
What did you bring us anything today?
I brought y'all some fish and chips.
Yeah.
Oh, how we gonna eat fish and chips? We got
with our hands.
I don't want to know how to warm that up. That sounds weird.
Yeah,
it's finger food.
Here's the thing.
As
one thing I have learned by me, just raiding refrigerators growing up.
Cold food tastes better than hot.
Bung.
Especially fried chicken.
And if it's cold, if it's good cold, it's banging hot. It was like, oh, this is good cold.
Typical male speaking talk.
Yeah.
I mean, if I knew you had outlets, I would click on air, but I didn't know you had outlets.
We're gonna bring you back. And
I have equipment for all that.
Huh?
I have equipment for that.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll bring you back, and I want you to definitely hook something up, and I wanted to.
I do a gourmet meal that day.
Yeah, and we'll take pictures and make it look real pretty. I want you to plate it.
Oh, man.
I'm hungry.
See, that's the thing. I've been getting on Mr. Hayes about plating and making it look pretty because I'm so girly. I'm like, well, what you gonna do to make it, put the flowers and the little different diamonds.
You want to color all that stuff. See, I got a color shirt today. See, I ain't wear a black shirt. I just wear a color shirt.
We're going to take you to another level. I'm not playing with you, Lavar, at all. I always have a challenge. always have a challenge. Your challenge would be the garnishments.
No, it's all good.
But I know you can do it. So tell us a little bit about Royal Crush Entertainment.
Basically, Royal Crush Entertainment started 10 years ago.
Was I around 10 years when you started?
Yeah, he was. I was with No Sleep. No, I'm lying. I started No Sleep 8 years ago. Because 2 years I did it with my catering company, which is Tutu Gourmet Catering for Y, not a T. So basically, Royal Crush Entertainment is more so like she does comedy shows, I do the hip hop shows.
So she does the comedy, you do the hip hop.
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. So let me ask you this: so you had a something going on 420, right?
Yes, I did.
You had some celebrity guests for your show, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So who did you have?
We had Rich Dunk.
Mm-hmm.
He's from Benny Out Baby Entertainment. If everybody know that, that's the baby's artist.
Oh,
Yeah, I know about him. Yeah, you talking
The
about
man with no dread.
I got that gas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He got a new song now. He got Hot. Yeah, he just started following me right now. He's actually on live.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's awesome.
yeah,
Shout out,
sure.
shout out. Who else was on the?
It's, we had new artists, so I get a lot of new artists now. So we had Just Wavy.
Okay,
We had
Okay.
Trey. What's it? Try 5. He gonna get mad at me. Trey 5C.
Okay, yeah.
you know him, Mikey?
I think so.
Okay. He said he
Who
think
else
so.
we had? We had John from Mississippi.
Okay.
Okay. So how does a person get to become a part of any of the shows that you're doing?
They could go online, which they could find me on Mr. Run Tell That on IG. You can find us on Twitter, Mr. Run Tell That. You can find me Lavar Hayes on Facebook, Royal Crush Entertainment on Twitter, ENT Crush. Or they could just reach me by our cell phone, which is 757-236-1346.
Oh, you giving out your real number?
I mean, it might be a real number. Somebody got to answer. They got to answer it. I mean, it's a number. It's a phone bill.
Hello, I want to be a part of your show. I sing.
That's cool. They do it all the time. I mean, they do it all the time. So I'm used to people calling me. If I call you from that number, they don't want to answer the phone. They think it's a bill collector. So why not use it as my number?
So you promote these shows yourself?
Yes.
So how do you do that?
What do you mean?
What do you do?
I get a flyer, go to the library, print out some copies, and pass them out.
Right. I can't stand him. He's talking about some daggone
Oh, no,
library.
so
Is the library still open?
Yeah, it's still open.
Yeah, of course.
God dang, I didn't
Okay,
even
so
know that.
you do hand-to-hand promotion.
It's more successful that way. Everybody use social media. Social media is not going to get you the people you're looking for.
Social media is right.
I mean, it gets me talent, but it doesn't get you a crowd. And I strive for a crowd because most of our promoters in Baltimore is going to steal my artists. So you got to think outside the box of what they're not doing.
So you said that other promoters may be interested in your artists, you saying?
Of course.
Okay, I got that. I get that. So
I mean, it's teamwork. We all work together, but it's like you need a show. They're going to go to this person right here, but then you see this person on that person, you're going to reach out to that person. I do it all the time. But the thing is, I give the artist something that a lot of promoters don't.
Good. That's good that you have some type of incentive for the artist. I would like to know what it is, but I don't know if you want to share that.
It's networking. It's about it's networking. Because I mean,
networking.
it's other things I could bring to the table. I could take you out of town. I could put you on a radio station. I could put you in a magazine.
Mm-hmm.
I could help you get signed. I could put you in a different space than most other promoters will do.
So what have you learned the last, let me see, since we hung out, when we were all doing the open mics, Gentleman 10 and all the different places. You never did Gentleman 10?
I never did an open mic.
No, I did the open mics.
Oh, yeah, I did Gentleman's 10 with Benny Siegel.
Right. So what have you learned from the time, because I heard about that particular show long time ago, and then other different shows where you were at different places where we were entertaining. What have you learned from now and back then, what not to do?
What not to do?
Yeah.
What not to do?
What not to do, you know? Because sometimes it's like, I know.
Take money at the show.
What'd you say?
Take last minute artists at the show.
Take last minute
That
artists.
would be hard. Yeah, because you would overbook, won't you?
I mean, not overbook. You
Might
sometimes
not be able to get them to perform. They might
back
not
then,
have time.
back then I had no good time management. I done 30 artists back then. Now I might do like 10 or 15 because I learned how to structure my show.
Yes.
And it's like sometimes I'm still learning that to this day, but I know how to structure a show. Our promoters never showed me that, and I never thought about that. All right, time management, 10 minutes here, 10 minutes here. That makes a difference. So if I got artists over 10 minutes, I still need to give them extra two to get off the stage.
Yep. And you know what happens with a lot of what used to happen back in the day, which I was there at a lot of the shows that used to happen like that. I went to one show, it was my first show, and I didn't know what to do because I was just doing photography, and somebody invited me to go to the show. It wasn't one of your shows. It was one of no, I wouldn't do that. It was another show, and I'm green. I didn't know what was going on. So what happened was the promoter came to us and said, "Listen, I need y'all to get out of here." And we were like, "Why?" And he says, "Because this not gonna work out." He says, "Because I'm promoting. This other guy's promoting, but he's not checking with me and finding out how many artists I have." And they ended up having too many artists for the little bit of time that they had.
Wow.
And they started late at that. So, and they had to end at 12. They started at 10, they had to end at 12. They had 30 artists.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you
do the math.
You screw yourself right there. How much money you
They
go
were
back?
charging
Every show should be 4 hours though.
$100 to $200 per artist.
You got to give all that back. You're supposed to give it back. I say that way.
Get the money back.
To give it back.
And then the kid, somebody did something weird, and the kids, whoever was up on the stage, the kids was throwing money out there, because it was a young crowd. And some little kid picked the man money up. He grabbed the kid and threw him across the room. Now I'm
Why are you throwing grown man money for though? I don't understand that.
These were all teenagers though. And my daughter had invited me because she said, "Oh, Mom, you can come take pictures here. It's so cute." And then she said, "Well, the promoter said not to come because he don't think it's going to work out, but I'm going to come and support him. I'm not going to leave him there by himself."
Oh man.
We get in there. My daughter was like, she said, Ma, pay attention. I said, "What you talking about?" I'm being all goofy. What you talking about? This is fun. She said, "Ma, pay attention. That little boy over there threw his money down, and this little kid looked like he great. Pick it up. Wait a minute, Ma. Let's get out of here." We were at the door. When we turned around, everybody on the floor was fighting.
Wow.
And it was because that little boy picked the money up, and he picked him up and threw him. Guess where he threw him at?
Right beside y'all.
Right where we were standing.
Oh, word.
That's what I had to leave.
So, but my daughter had grabbed me and drug me out the place, right? And this place, I think they actually sold the spot now. But, so I ran out. I was like, this is what happens if you don't put together the event properly. People start acting crazy.
Communication.
Yeah.
And I think they were just a little antsy because, they wanted their group to come up. Everybody was supporting each other. I was like,
It's more so about communication. That's one thing about me and Royal
I
Crush
think it
Entertainment.
was.
Or anybody I bring out, like, what's it called? NPM. And then you got my branding experience. So it's more so about communication. Sometimes they know I could take over the whole room. And if I need them, they know it's a call away. They right here, I'm right here.
Yeah.
So I can move a room.
So you know that if you have a certain amount of tickets to be sold, you don't sell over those tickets because that will cause it to be overcrowded.
It's not about being overcrowded because nowadays a lot of people don't do tickets. A lot of people do cash app and stuff paid at the event. So you just gotta get a big enough venue to actually hold these people.
And you know
your crowd. So if I got 2 hour minimum, I'm starting from 8 to 2. I'm not gonna do 2 hours. It's impossible to get stuff in 2 hours.
It's crazy, right?
Unless you're the DJ. If you are the DJ, then you control the music. I'm not a DJ. On air, I am, but on my show, I'm not a DJ.
Where are you on the air doing your DJing?
I do radio.
Where?
Royal Crush Radio Show.
Oh, so you do have a radio show?
On Thursday from 4 to 5.
Okay, awesome, y'all. How do a person tune in?
You can tune online on Facebook. I send you the link, or you can listen on your phone.
Oh, so you gotta have an app?
No, we don't have an app. It's basically a phone service. It's Blog Talk.
Oh, you're on
so
Blog Talk. Okay.
Blog Talk is just call in a radio show.
Oh, okay.
Call the number. Call this 10-digit number and hit 1.
Okay. All right. So tell people, because we're gonna wrap it up, and like I said, we're gonna bring you back. When you come back, you're gonna be cooking, and I'm gonna be your assistant, and we're gonna garnish and make it look all pretty.
You want to do vegetarian? Can we do vegetarian?
You can do vegan. Yes.
All right, cool.
You can do vegan. Is it gonna be fun? Because
it's always gonna be fun.
Right.
Cooking is fun.
Listen, I gotta ask Lavar, because Lavar been like, this ain't. No, I'm saying.
I'm gonna be laid back.
It's gonna be fun.
It's always gonna be fun.
You gonna be hyped Or you
I'm
gonna
gonna be
be
hype. I'm gonna be mellow. I'm gonna be relaxed.
You gonna be hype, Lavar?
I'm gonna be relaxed.
I need you hype.
You say you gonna be relaxed. You gonna be relaxed. You gonna be hype. You gonna be relaxed.
It's Wednesday. It's the middle of the month. I mean, middle of the week.
It's a hump day. You better get hype.
Relax.
You better get, and you ain't gonna be relaxed and cooking in here. Anyway, I'm definitely gonna invite you back. I really appreciate you, Rod. I enjoyed you.
Thank you, sir. Yes.
I appreciate y'all.
Tell people how they can reach you.
You can reach me on Mr. Run Tell That.
Your next shows.
My next show is Friday. I'm teaming up with Tony Austin. He's on a show with Dom Baby. She's one of the upcoming artists in Baltimore City. And she's going to have a couple of artists that's going to open up for her, and she's going to hit on the showcase.
That's what's up.
Awesome. So just start sending me the flyers. I'll put them out there. I don't have a problem with that. You know.
I appreciate it.
And like I said, give me a date next month for the cooking.
We do the week before Father's Day, because Father's Day month. I say, what's that? The 9th?
Okay.
That's a Wednesday. I think it's the 9th.
All right, we'll do that.
The 9th or the 8th. That's fine.
You writing that down?
I'm looking at the calendar right now.
You gonna bring your stuff?
Yeah, I got you.
I'll bring the garnishments.
Yeah, just tell me what color you got. Just bring a lot of purple.
Yeah, that's the 8th.
Yeah, 8th. Yeah, we do that. We do that.
Got the purpose. All right, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in.
Thank y'all.
You share the links when we get them to you so everybody can see Mr. Lavar being all hype and relaxed at the same time.
gotta relax. They used to see me hype around up the shows. I'm not hype right now.
Really? See,
Yeah, so-
I've never seen him do anything but where's your money?
Oh, I got,
Collecting the money.
That's the best part.
I mean, you gotta be every aspect of that room. The door, first person you see, the last person you see at night.
Yeah.
How many promoters do you actually see at the event?
None.
I went. That's how I really got started. I went to Depot, and that's how I got Depot for the longest time because I went to Athearn, but I didn't see Athearn. I said, "Where's Athearn at?" Oh, I'm just gonna perform. All this is performing, jumping around, performing, no host, no nothing. So I said, I want that spot right there. They didn't have nothing.
I did an after show.
Ask Trigger. That's how me and Trigger met.
I did an after show.
Shout
to Trigger. But yeah, I did an after show.
Oh no, we can't call him Trigger no more. We gotta call him. What's it? Dollar Bill.
Oh, Dollar Bill. Dollar Bill.
Call him Dollar Bill.
Right, Dollar Bill now.
Yeah, we gotta call him
Tell
Dollar
the
Bill.
Dollar Bill. My bad. But yeah.
Is it more than $1 bill though?
No, that's it. No, it's more than one Trigger now. But we gotta call him Dollar Bill.
Okay. You know, I used to work with
Yeah, that's my D.
Dollar Bill.
Yeah, my
Dollar Bill. But we'll see y'all next week.
Yes, guys, thank you for tuning in. All right.
With SONJI on the Coyoteman Show Network.
Where laughter is our therapy.
With SONJI Lucy and SEKOU. We're on the edge.